Hey, this is Ron at Life in Twin Falls. I'm a real estate agent here in Twin Falls. I actually cover the whole southern 6 counties of Idaho. I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks. Crazy busy, lots going on, but I got a call today and I thought I'd make a perfect video. I'm actually making this video for Ned, and that's all I'm going to say for anonymity sakes. But Ned is a typical buyer, typical call that I get, which is someone who doesn't live in the area and is considering about moving to southern Idaho. He lives to the west in another state. And so I thought I would explain to folks who are looking at maybe moving here from outside the state kind of what the process is to help you start looking and getting to know our area and kind of the behind the scenes look at what we do. So let me just hop over to my other screen here. So this is my YouTube channel. And I might be up in the corner now of the video. Hopefully you're seeing my screen, but this is my YouTube channel, Life in Twin Falls, neighborhoods, lifestyles, outdoor fun. And there's my email address up there at the top and a website address. But I work for the Jeremy Orton Real Estate Group here at Keller Williams in the Sun Valley, Southern Idaho region. I take a lot of videos of the region. I travel around as I'm driving out to little towns and showing houses. I'll take a video of the house and I'll put it on this YouTube channel. Or if someone asks me a certain question and I feel like it's going to be a common question, I'll make a video, kind of like this one right now. So if you go to my channel, Life in Twin Falls, or just search that up, you'll see all these videos that I've done about different topics in relation to the local area, moving here. I do open houses on here. I talk about success stories about how I help people find houses and what we did that was unique. And then I go around the area, like I showed our spirit store during Halloween time. I visited one of the local Masonic lodges. So I do restaurant reviews. I show houses that I have for sale. Anyway, there's a YouTube channel, and this video is going to end up on here. But to be more specific about how I help folks, this is software that I use called Boomtown. It's very elaborate and not cheap software that allows me to do a lot of things to help customers and clients find the houses of their dreams. And in this particular case, Ned has zeroed on a house that he likes. He called me through, I think Zillow connected us. So he was on Zillow looking at houses, which is often the case. He sees this house that he likes on Zillow, and this is the MLS system, the multi-listing service. When you're an agent, you have to subscribe to this, and this is where all the real data is kept on houses. Zillow doesn't have the real data. Realtor.com doesn't have the real data. The real data lives here. This is where agents list all the information about the properties, and then Zillow tries to glean information wherever it can and do the best they can. And that's why sometimes they're listing houses for sale that aren't even for sale. So anyway, Ned calls and says he likes this house. So I go and look it up. And on my side, I can see agent remarks on the back. Those aren't public remarks. What the public sees in a listing, and I'll show you if I share, this is what a client would see, or you as the buyer. And this is the public side of MLS, and this is out on the internet. And this could be where Zillow, Realtor.com, all those kind of places pull their information. And it just shows a limited amount of info here. 4 bed, 3 bath, 2,500 square feet. It's been on the market 220 days. Short blurb about it. The listing price, it's gone down a little bit, and you can view detail to get a little more information. But I get the real information from MLS. So where did it go? No. So MLS tells me everything I need to know about the house, what it includes, excludes, how much property, how much square foot it's got, all the bedrooms, bathrooms, all this stuff. So this is what I look at as a realtor. So now I know what Ned's looking for, and or I also ask clients often, what is your dream home? And I can build it's called an e-alert in Boomtown. And what that means, electronic alert, it comes to your email. I put in all these parameters about what you're looking for. and it will go out and I can pick all these different features. And every day, this is hooked up to my MLS, and every day that a new property comes on the market that matches what I'm saying here, what I'm selecting, it will email you a link to go look at that property, like the one I just showed you. So I looked at his, he wants a single family home up to about 850, 4 bed, 3 bath, 1 acre or more. He likes 1 story. So I picked that right here, ranch 1 story. And I don't want to go too far because his email address is down there. But I create this and then it will show me, it actually shows me right now that there's 29 properties that fit what he's looking for. And if I want to look at them, I open that in a new window and there they are. So now I can scroll through and look, blah, 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 blah. What do I think you'd like? But what I do is I grab this link. I usually go to Bitly or something to get a shorter link, shortify that, and then I'll go back to Ned or whoever's calling me, and I'll send them an email and say, hey, I set you up with this e-alert. It's going to notify you immediately every time something new pops on the market. And then you'll have the first look at it, so to speak, because you're going to get notified as soon as it hits the market. So you can put your eyes on it, often same day that it's listed, usually same day it's listed. And then they can click on these links and go look further at these houses. And if they like them, they just reply to my email, say, I like the one in Burley for 750. I say, great. Then I go back to the MLS. I look up everything that I can about it. For example, let's go back to that. On the listing itself, there's all these buttons at the top, maps on how to get there and the history of the property and all this stuff. But this little D is for the documents that are uploaded about the property. And if I click on that, I've got the CC&Rs, which tell you all the rules and regulations about the community. And I've got the property condition disclosure. That's a form that the sellers fill out that lists everything that they currently know about the property. So if they've ever had a fire or water damage or infestation, it asks how old's your roof, how old's your siding, what works and doesn't work. Do you have does the washing machine not work? You mark that box, or does the vent fan above the oven not work? You would mark not working next to that. But this property condition disclosure tells you everything that the current owners know about the property. So you tell me what you're looking for. I create this alert, I send it to you. It shows you all the properties that kind of match what you're looking for. You look through them, you find one you like, you tell me about it. I come here and I pull out all this background information about that specific property, and then I email that to you. And then you look that over, and if you still think this might be a great property for you, we either set up a time for you to go look at it if you're close enough, or if you're coming down to visit somebody, or I can run out with my phone and I can take a walkthrough video of the property and upload it to the YouTube channel for you to look at, or I could put you on FaceTime or Zoom or however you want to do it. And I can walk through the house with you live on my phone, and you can ask me whatever questions you want. Go into the kitchen. What does the pantry look like? Or, whatever. And we can do it that way. And I do this for people who are out of town, who can't get here, at the drop of a hat. And so that, in essence, is what I do for folks to help them find the right house if they're not local or nearby, to be able to run out and look at stuff. So I just wanted to show that process because it's a pretty common process. And I will say that when I create these e-alerts, I like to, I use fishing as an analogy a lot. I like to cast a big net at first to catch as many fish or as many houses as possible. Because if I start out just saying, if you tell me you want a 4-bed, 3-bath, and I put it 4-bed, 3-bath, all the houses out there that are 3-bed with a bonus room that could be a 4th bedroom will not get captured. So I try to dial it down to the minimum amount of rooms and bathrooms. Like a lot of people say, I want 2 bathrooms, but really what they're saying is they could do with a 1.5 bath. They definitely need a shower in one, but the other one could just be a regular half bath. So you don't really need a 2 bath. So I always try to drop down to the 1.5 bath for those folks. That way I capture all those houses in my net that have a 1.5 bath, but my net catches everything above what I establish. So if I say 4-bed, 3-bath for net, it's going to catch all the 4-bed, 3 baths, but it's also going to catch 5, 6, 7, 8 beds, 3, 4, 5, 6 baths, everything above it. If I put in a minimum of 1,500 square feet, it's going to capture that and everything bigger. If I say a minimum of an acre, it'll start there and go bigger. So we have to make sure that we're asking for the minimum in order to capture everything above that, because we don't want to miss out on things with bonus rooms, bonus garages, whatever. And that's the process. So if you're interested in the area, that's Twin Falls or the southern six counties of Idaho, just give me a call. My number's on the page, and we can start whittling through the area, finding what you like, look at the stuff online, dig deeper on the ones you really like, and then set up a time to take a look in person, or I can do a video chat with you and we can go from there. So I'm Ron Jones with the Jeremy Orton Group at Keller Williams here in Twin Falls, and thanks for stopping by.